Howdy y'all, this is Ethan Bonreal out here with the bros, giving you that gay shit you love while playing more Final Fantasy 15. So off screen, I went ahead and changed Noctis's clothes. Now he's wearing a shirt with Gladio's face on it, because that's what totally heterosexual best friends do. And this time around, we're going to talk about iconic video game characters for the young gays, and I'm going to update you what I've been doing in my life. Sound good? Sound good. Also, we're going to murder some crabs. It's going to be pretty great. So that is actually our first priority here. I went ahead off screen and took care of some stuff with our stats and our ascension, and now we can just focus on wandering the countryside and spreading our gay agenda of murdering things. So let's do it, let's do it. But I'm actually curious if this is gonna go smoothly or not, just because look like there are a lot of fucking crabs over here, and I haven't practiced this fight at all, and there looks like there's a boss crab over here. That's a pretty big sucker. But we'll see how things go. These look pretty weak, the smaller ones, so I'm not too worried, but again, that big one could be some negative vibes I'm sensing from it. Well, we already killed the small ones. Actually, I'm gonna get Gladio's ass out here and have him swinging around that sword, because this seems like an appropriate thing to do. I like to have him fight the larger enemies, just because... Oh shit, there are two of them! That's a little awkward. Ah, shit, son! Get them muscles moving, boy! Oh my god, what the fuck? There are three of them. Okay, I'm gonna reposition. Oh shit. That's awkward that the run button, well, is also the attack button. Alright, let's heal him up. Prompto's down too. We could probably stand to use a Phoenix. Oh, we can, XD. Let's use it on Gladio. Prompto tends to die a lot when you fight enemies that are actually not terrible. Oh shit! We got that parrying going. And I mean, part of it's because he's just like a frail twink, and the other part is because even though he uses a gun, he tends to stand like really fucking close. I don't know if it's because he can't aim and cannon, or just because the AI just is not particularly good. You'll also notice he starts doing all sorts of intense moves, like that shit right there where he just jumps right at the crab with his gun instead of using it like at a range, but I don't know what his deal is with that. Oh, I missed. That's embarrassing. It's fine though. We might actually switch out again. I don't know if I want to go back to Noctis or not. Actually, I think we did it. We killed all of them. Yeah, we did it, Mom. Holy shit. Well then, that was certainly a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, honestly. And I parried a good amount of the attacks. I'm proud, I'm proud. But, now that we've done that, I guess we need to turn in the quest. But first, I guess we could do some gathering here. So let's go ahead and hit up this rock and suck the rock materials out of it, or whatever the fuck we do when we walk up to them. It's kind of weird that we just walk up to rocks and like diamonds and shit pop out of them. Oh hey, there are more crabs over there. I guess we can murder them. Oh, I guess we can't pick up shit while we're in enemy aggro radius, so I'm gonna go ahead and go for the swaggy point warp. There we go. These aren't too hard. I guess I could talk about the topic and play at the same time, so... I've been looking at a lot of Final Fantasy 15 fanfiction, and a lot of it's real bad. No shade to the people who are making it, but it's always very obvious that the people who are making fanfiction are not necessarily... or the people who are making slash fiction are not necessarily gay themselves, or like... the kind of gay that is necessarily being depicted in slash fiction, if you know what I mean. A lot of them are straight girls for the most part, or bi too, but they're not gay men, and that shows in a lot of the writing. For one, I think they tend to be a little bit, I'm gonna be a bit vulgar here, they're a little bit afraid of talking about booty hole. They use a lot of synonyms for it, like love shoot, which I guess is also kind of funny and kind of fashion, because I guess you could say that's what it actually is. But they don't call it, they just don't talk about it in the same way, and they tend to be afraid to go to that territory. And I think that they also tend to just be, outside of the sexual stuff, a little bit afraid of talking about homosexuality, I guess in a way that's familiar to me, which is why, again, I kind of stopped liking fanfiction as much as I used to. And what I mean by that is I think they don't realize some of the nuances of gay life. And I think, in their defense, part of it's because it's supposed to be like fantasy and it's fiction, so they don't want to talk about the like the nitty gritty of like, you know, having I'm stuttering a bit today. Sorry, fam. Body image issues, or alternatively, you know, using sex to fill the void in your life, which is sometimes a very gay experience. That's not everyone's experience, but I find that the characters, the reason why they don't interest me is that they're kind of written like heterosexual fan fiction, but just both the characters are guys, if you know what I mean. Like, they just don't have really gay struggles that I can relate to. But some people are really into that. I mean, a lot of us grew up listening or reading gay fiction made by straight women. A lot of us liked the owie growing up. And a lot of us really were about that slash fiction community, which in retrospect was kind of freaky. But I've talked about that before in videos, so we probably shouldn't eat something. We're gonna do another hunt now that it's night, because the other hunt is right over here. There we go. That is very close to us, so we should be good. And that is going to give us another big old chunk of cash. And it's going to give us that juicy EXP that we need to move forward with our gay lives. I don't know how... Are the outfits in this game canon? I really don't understand how they're gonna really have you have your best bro friend's face on a shirt and tell me that's not a little bit homosexual. Although, honestly, I would do that. Like, if my friends had, like some sort of blockbuster appearance and their face was on a shirt, I'd fucking wear the shit out of it because I love my friends. But I don't know. I don't think that straight guys are usually about that. But who knows? Maybe I'm just being a little bit of a douchebag and pre-distributing them and in a negative way. But the topic I was gonna get to, I kind of got distracted talking about this fanfiction shit, is I wanted to talk about gay video game icons, because I started talking about it in my stream yesterday, because I streamed for a long time yesterday, about 4 hours, and something I was thinking about while I was playing Heroes of the Storm were like, who are the fucking gay icons in this game? Because I'm gonna actually maybe have Prompto fight here. Actually, I don't know if I should do Prompto or Gladio. We're gonna see. Oh shit, we're getting a little bit of lag. Yeah, we're gonna do Prompto. Let's do it. Shut up, Gladio. Don't tell me what to do. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna pull out the baddie cannon and see if we can get a good shot on these. Alright, let's do it. Oh, I missed. There we go. Okay, that was a good hit. Do I got more ammo? I do have more ammo now. I ran out, though. I'm embarrassed. We're gonna throw this grenade, then. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, we got it. It looks like a good hit. I didn't really do that much damage, though. Whatevs. We might actually switch out again, then. Maybe Ignis? What are... Oh, you know what? I forgot. Prompto has his bullet arts, or whatever these are called. Let's use Star Shell. Yeah, let's use Star Shell, because that's strong against demons. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, they are taking a good bit more damage. I'm gonna switch back to Gladio instead of Ignis, like I said, while Star Shell is out. And we're gonna see if we can fuck up these little nerds. I feel like Goblins probably smell— oh shit, I got fucked up, son. This is what happens when you don't pay attention to what you're doing. I was just ready for him to swing that thing around and murder them, but they actually do have a good bit of health on them. Oh shit. Incidentally, I'm live commentating today, which is why I can't really micro talking at the same time while I'm playing. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh man, I'm really going at it, fam. Oh fuck. Let's do it. Alright, giving him that Tempest Strike. I'm taking a lot of damage again though. Although we did— oh shit! Just got stabbed. I need to heal again. These things aren't individually that hard, they're just a lot of them right now. And I think we killed all 7 of them? Yeah, we did it, Ma. Good work, good work, good work, Gladio and Prompto. I do need to show off Ignis again, though. I gotta give him time to show off that combo queen power. But like I was saying, I was thinking about, you know, gay video game icons, because I remember really being obsessed with Dixie Kong and Candy Kong and Donkey Kong Country when I was younger, and that was like a really big clue, as we say, about my sexuality when I was younger. That my family was always like trying to like figure out like, why the fuck is he obsessed with this chimpanzee with a big ass ponytail? And in saying that, they already gave the answer. She's a fucking chimpanzee with like a fishy ass ponytail. I love it. It's so good. It's fashion. And my gay energy was just naturally drawn to the fashion of it all. I loved that big ass ponytail, and I loved that she used it to attack people. In fact, if she's in the next Super Smash Bros. Game, I'm definitely gonna hopefully try to main her if she's garbage dookie. Maybe not, but we'll see, we'll see. Here's hoping in 2018 that Dixie Kong is in the next Super Smash Bros. Game and that she's as great as she is meant to be. Just to give the gays what they need.
You really are dependable.
Okay, well, we got another thing. We're starting to get a good amount of money here.
We use the freshest fish in every dish.
Let's go ahead and talk to her and see if she can mark some nodes for us. She did. Alright. And next thing's next. We are going to go ahead and jump back to the camper van thing that's out there, and we're going to take a rest. I think part of the fun part of fanfiction, with this game at least, is there's so many moments where the characters are like clearly interacting with each other, and you just have to imagine like what they're doing with their time. Like, these guys are all like sleeping and hanging out together in the same place, like in these tiny ass spaces, and you know, you're wondering if they're just like casually making out a little bit. And again, besides Ignis, I don't really assume that any of them are particularly homosexual. Again, I could see Prompto being bi. And I should also go out and say I actually think Noctis is really cute myself. And I think that he does make me blush a little bit. I also like his hips a lot. He's a little bit, he's a little curvy, if you know what I mean. Maybe it's just the way he stands, but I like it. I like his waistline. But I guess we should just go up in here. Although, at the same time, I don't know if I could deal with being, like, in an enclosed space with a lot of guys, because it tends to stress me out really bad, too. Especially because they're loud. I really wonder what Ignis is feeling in a lot of these situations, because the other people in this party are a little bit more rowdy than he is. There you go. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Ignis. This is what I mean by, like, wondering, like, what their interactions are like in these things. It's also notable that Gladio actually enjoys reading, and that in a lot of the downtime you have when you see the characters doing stuff.
If it isn't Cindy.
We'll go ahead and like this. You can see him like taking out a book and reading it when you're not really doing anything that requires his attention. I still feel a little bit bad about this fight with the giraffes because I just feel like it's a little unethical. It's different when it's like giant bugs or like monsters, but that is just straight up a giraffe. Huh. Interesting. Well then. That was fun. I guess those weren't particularly quality pictures, but you know, he took them and we were looking at them. So the other reason why we're in Golden Quay is that Dino gave us a call on our cell phone a little bit ago and asked us to do another errand for him, and because he's gay and he has all the power in the world, we gotta listen to him. So we're gonna go ahead and roll up there and see what this nerd wants. It probably involves getting us, or him getting more gems from us. And I'm fine with it, because that'll eventually lead us into being able to upgrade our shit, I think. I'm pretty sure he gives us some nice loot from doing this. We also need to eat before we leave again, I think, because we did run out of our food buff because we went to sleep. But, you know, going back to the gay icon thing, what I mean basically is like a character that like has gay appeal, and I mean it's usually like women, to be real, and I could do a whole video on that, why it's like always female pop stars and stuff, who are like the gay idols and stuff, but we won't talk about that right now because that's a long ass conversation.
What do you feel like having today?
But it's like,
Take a look at the menu.
it's like there's just a certain pantheon of characters that like the homosexuals just really are all about, and that looks so fucking delicious. I want to scream. It is so tasty looking. We're gonna get this though because I'm cheap, and also I really love mussels. I actually kind of want some
We'll make it
seafood
fresh for you.
right now. I might get some after I'm done recording this video. We only have about like 3 or 4 minutes left of recording time in this bad boy, so I should probably finish up the topic I was talking about too. I feel like this is a pretty good live commentation session. I actually talked about all the shit I wanted to. Oh, what is this? Hello, Mom. I don't know what that is. Well then. Okay. Let's go ahead and roll then. Oh, do I spy boyfriends? Oh, you're turning away. Are you shy? Oh no, they're sitting next to each other. This reminds me of like going on inappropriate dates with guys who are a good bit older than me, because I remember a lot of times where I'm out in public and well, it's not even really a date, it's more like a prelude to getting between some cheeks, but I'd be hanging out with this guy, like we meet up in public to make sure we're not serial killers, and he would be like a 40-year-old businessman who is like very clearly like shouldn't have anything to do with me, you know what I mean? It's like when you look a little bit hoodlumy and you're hanging out with someone in like a business suit, I think people can figure out pretty quickly what y'all have to do with each other, and it's probably not of God. But what's good, Dino? What do you need?
There he is, the prince himself. You look good. You know. Hey,
are you
sorry
flirting
about
with me,
the whole
Dino?
boat thing. I pulled some strings, but ain't nothing anyone could do after that fiasco at the Citadel.
Forget it.
Done and done. Man, I tell you, this reporter gig alone ain't enough to pay the bills. So I've been working real hard on the side.
Wow.
Yep. So, you busy?
Why?
'Cause I need your help. You fetch me some more, I trade you one of my pieces. Just like last time. Bada bing, bada boom.
Oh my god. What the fuck is he? I guess we gotta head there. She demands it. But the reason I even brought that up is just these, I don't know, like, do these guys look like, they don't look related. Like, what could you be doing here together? They definitely are, I mean, oh, I feel like they're not feeling it. feel like they definitely have some lewd to do with each other, but I don't know, maybe I'm just projecting. I think I just, whenever I see men interact, I just want them to be homosexuals, honestly. It also doesn't help that a lot of the character design and the outfits in this game are very homo-sensible, and that they are very fashionable. That's kind of like a way to be marked for being gay, is like when you're wearing things that like are for fashion's sake, you know what I mean? Because it's like that's something decidedly that straight guys tend to avoid sometimes because of the stigma that, ironically, they don't do it because it's called gay. And so it, by de facto, becomes a gay thing. It's like circular. But actually, I think I should end the video here, because we are about to breach past 21 minutes, and I don't want this video to be too long. So next time around, we're going to go ahead and run an errand for Dino, and I don't know. We'll do something gay. We'll keep Gladio's face just giving us that big old toothy grimace. I guess that's what it is. I don't know if he's smiling or not. He's just showing us how full of testosterone he is. But in the meantime, I'm Ethan Bonreal, and I'm out this piece, so see ya, nerds.